These are the stories
of four childhood friends
who dropped it low in our 20s
and living in our 30s,
waving to our 40s,
but already aching like we in our 50s, girl.
I'm Jay.
I'm Treese.
I'm Ebony.
And I'm Tammy. And after science projects
and all-night partying
and brunches and lunches
and the ever so mandatory power nap
through over 2 decades of friendship, you know what we realized?
We kinda old.
In the 90s, with the black girls, where you in the 90s, with the black girls, where you fun. In the 90s, with the black girls, where you fun. In the 90s, with the black girls.
KO Crew, and welcome back to another episode of the We Kinda Old podcast.
Hey.
All right, so we appreciate y'all pulling up on us. And before we do our toast, I just got to do a quick backstory. So the day before we were supposed to record this, well, the other day, my good sis Tam hit me up, right? And she was like, what we talking about tomorrow? I was like, what's tomorrow? Legitimately, like, what's tomorrow? Like, what's happening tomorrow? Not realizing that I was supposed to be hosting this here thing. So bear with you, girl. But anyway, it just
disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer, okay? Because I was like prepared, like nothing.
Do it,
like, y'all know,
disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
I be having my little stuff together. I be having my notes popping off or whatever. I be prepared, but I have nothing. Donut, zero Cheerio. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Rawness be the best sometimes.
Yeah, but I like to be knowing what I'm like. I didn't even know what I was talking about. Nothing. I wouldn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, we gotta record tomorrow. I'll be ready. For what?
Crickets.
I didn't realize I was the host. So here we are. Okay.
You're welcome.
So basically, the basis of this, y'all know I just graduated a couple months ago. Shortly after that, boom, I got a job in the field. The job is wonderful. It's wonderful. However, it's kicking my fucking ass, okay? And not because it's like a terrible position or anything like that. I work with great people, all that good stuff, but it's just like a lot to learn. And then we kind of old stuff, and then like I got a 9-year-old, and then it's birthday season in my family, it's holiday season in this family. The goddamn bills is coming in before I can even get the money to pay. Like it's coming in just as fast as the money. And I just have come to the conclusion that adulting is beating me the fuck up. Like adulting is knocking me upside my head every single day, all day. And I just don't understand. So tonight's toast, glasses.
Only ass whooping I've taken.
Don't judge my toast.
Ooh, she drinking. Tonight's toast. Yeah, that's fine. You would expect better. Anyway, tonight's toast is for everyone who is getting two-pieced by adulting and making it look effortless. I guess we out here doing the best we can. So cheers.
Here, clink, clink, clink.
All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Okay, some dope.
Was not intentional.
That is a Jada pour.
The Jada pour is always the Jada pour. Shout out to Snoop Dogg for this rose. It ain't too bad. So anyway, I want to know, first off, what were some things that y'all used to be like, oh, I can't wait till I get older so I can do this? Like as a kid or an adult, like what was your I can't wait to be able to XYZ?
Me and my coworker was just talking about this, and the only thing I can remember is I couldn't wait to stay up later, to not have a bedtime.
Girl.
That's the one thing that I can remember is that I couldn't wait to stay up later.
The way you so quick to go to bed
early.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
That's the crazy part. I'm the first one to go to bed.
The first one.
Is the
first.
Okay. Y'all watch next week. Y'all just watch. I'm gonna be high off all the caffeine. Y'all just watch.
High up all the caffeine.
She was appalled. Like, no, yes, you.
Me?
But
she could be having to get up early, so I understand that.
But I think it was because I was watching my two older brothers stay up later more than anything. Like, and I was just like, I just can't wait to stay up later. And now I'm like, yo, I can't wait to go to bed.
I
Man, the way
can't
these kids don't
listen.
appreciate naps. And I
What is the
Man.
problem? What is the problem? Like, you really
Man.
be having to beat these kids to make them lay down. I don't understand
Go
because
lay
like
down.
And they be
naps are
tired.
Go lay
everything.
down.
Naps are like my son, he be getting on my nerves. He wakes up so early on the weekends, and I be trying to get my
Yo,
little
what is that
extra couple weeks.
about?
I don't know, but
'Cause
I
they
be
don't
trying
be
to get
wanting to
my,
wake
my
up for
few little
weekday.
minutes.
Right. During
But the
weekday,
weekend they
it's
be
a
up and
drag.
at 'em.
I can't say
I
that
wonder
about
if we
him
was like
because
that.
DJ be up. DJ be wrecked. He
And
be wrecked. But like on the weekends, he still be like waking up mad early, and then every like hour 45 minutes, he coming in my like opening the door like, is she still asleep?
yes.
Dog, it's only 8 o'clock.
Man,
Yes,
that's what
I am.
he'll like come, and mind you, I be sleeping in his room because he just be holding me hostage. I be sleeping in his room, so he'll be wherever he be, come back in the room and do this just to see if I done turned over as soon as I move. Hi, mommy.
Listen.
Hey,
Girl, please.
not
I used to
awake.
play
I'm
possum.
not awake.
I used
And
to play
still do.
possum.
And still
I
do.
was
I
I
be on
still
there
do. I still do.
scrolling, and if I hear him coming across the hall, I'll put
Bruh,
that phone
I'm
down.
telling you, I turn that phone off so quick, you ain't gonna
Yes.
see Ann light.
Nothing.
Sleep.
Turn it upside down.
I ain't
Yeah.
sleep.
I don't know about that one. I honestly don't remember.
But you know what?
I think
When I was younger, I couldn't wait to grow up to go to them parties because I used to see the fine ass brothers in their 2-piece outfits with the shirt and the matching slacks with the, you know what I'm saying? How they used to dress to the 90s.
go
Oh,
to
I
the
couldn't
party.
wait for that shit. All I wanted to do was be older so I could be down with the house party people and the people on 145 in St. Nick. Just like, I just wanted to be around them with the gold chains and the leathers and the. I couldn't wait to grow up for that. And then when I
hey,
grew up,
fly girl.
they were gone.
Long gone. Now with
They were
jersey
Yeah.
gone.
dresses.
It wasn't the thing anymore.
No. Oh, I'm
I
so
was
sorry.
sad. They all
I
wore
don't know.
those
I feel
big ass
like
clothes and nightgowns and shit.
I
You
feel
know the
like
fucking 5X tees.
mine.
Not nightgowns.
Looking horrible.
It probably was just to live like not live with my parents. I mean that might have been like just have my own shit. And now I'm just. I mean, I still like having my own shit, but can like somebody else pay for it? I
that
didn't
part.
realize that having my own shit meant I have to like pay the money to. Yeah, that's the part that I wasn't really feeling that. But I think that's
I
what it
think
was. I just want to live, not.
I
under
think
my
mine
parents.
was I wanted to drive.
Mm.
Now, all the driving that
Overrated.
I've done,
Yeah, I agree. That
You
might have
and
been
the way
another
these
one
gas
too.
prices are,
Girl,
Man, these gas prices can suck a left nut. Okay.
the gas prices, the car
a whole
problems. Every time you turn around, there's something else: new tires, oil change, this, and that. Like, just take the whole car.
I mean, don't
the
take my whole
whole
car.
car.
No,
But
I
Give
need
me
it.
a
I need
new
it.
one.
Yeah, don't.
I
But
need something that drive itself. That's all.
okay,
I'm tired of driving. I
we
feel
need
like a
Jetsons to
damn
come around here.
girl.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Who's the noise you used to make?
You
Listen.
kind of old. So,
I
needless
thought
to
that
say,
shit was gonna be real life, man. I was
I
upset.
still think
Really?
it's
They
coming.
could've-
I still think it's coming.
They said it was coming in the 2000s. I mean, we are still in the
They
2000s.
said it was
But the way they
coming.
hyped that shit up,
Man,
It's
you
let
gonna
me
be
would've
tell you
thought.
something.
2060.
If y'all ain't kind of old, you need to listen to this right here real quick, okay? When we were children, the way that they made the year 2000, that was first of all, that was what they called it. They called it the year
The
2000.
year
They
year
called it
of
2000. They called it
2000.
the year 2000. That was its name.
Year
The
Y2K.
way they made the year 2000 scene, we was gonna be wiping our. Y'all remember Demolition Man? The 3 seashells thing.
Yes.
Nobody ever figured out what the fuck that meant, but the way they had the year 2000 out to be, we was gonna be motherfucking flying and hover cars and on some motherfucking Fifth Element type shit, living
If
all the
we
way
didn't
up in
all
the
die.
sky.
If we didn't all die, that's
Yo,
what it
that
is.
was the
yeah.
thing. Remember
That
they
was
kept
the
saying
thing.
when
The
the
world was
clock
Oh
coming
yeah,
to
the
an end.
Y2K
midnight,
joint.
Yeah.
everything was going to be
Yeah.
wiped clean.
My mom
because
made
the
us go to
cops
church.
didn't know.
We'll never go to no
Us
motherfucking
too.
church. My mom had us in church on
You had to go
motherfucking New
get
Year's Eve
delivered.
1999, I bet you.
Yes.
Yo,
Well,
that was
the
church saved us.
hilarious.
So
Yo.
basically, as children, we had a whole bunch of misconceptions about what adulting was going to be, what it's supposed to be.
I still got the misconception as an adult.
I was so
Hello.
that was my question.
I
Like,
was like,
as,
yo, is this life?
as an adult, what are some of the misconceptions about adulting you still have?
That
Like,
I
now
was
that
gonna
you
actually
in it.
be grown.
You don't feel like you're grown?
Hell no.
No.
Like just because you older,
I am so fucking
just because
childish.
you of an
It's not
age, it
even
makes you grown.
funny. What? I'm childish as
Wait,
fuck.
because I was definitely going to talk about that. So we can talk
Parenting.
about that real quick. The ghetto.
Cause I'm like, she mine.
Girl, that's the ghetto. But like,
Like-
as far as like childishness, right?
We childish as fuck.
Very much so.
Yes.
But the thing about it is, it's like a fun childish. It's just
We in
like
the
a
middle.
petty, but like a petty
Yeah.
child. Like we will all take care of our responsibilities, but we have like
Yes.
playful, youthful personalities. Like that just is what
I
it is.
It's because
am
we grew up in the
immature.
90s.
You think
And
so?
that was just, I think, because like the era was just everything.
It
And
That's
we want
okay.
some of that
was.
shit back.
I
Like
just
we
wanted
want,
to
we
be
want
an
to keep
adult
that
in the
shit.
90s. That's what I wanted for my life. I wanted that. I wanted to be an adult in the 90s. Oh,
You might
very
get
sad
another
about
chance
that.
in another
I'm very
life.
sad about that.
But yeah, like I don't see a problem with the thing about it is not everybody gets to see me in my childish, like youthful all the time. Like family, close friends. Like when I be at work, it be slipping in there a little bit because I am Jada and Jada is me. And sometimes it just slip to like my coworkers, and I be like, hold on.
I don't know you like that.
Right, exactly. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with being silly. I don't see nothing wrong with the pettiness. Like, we know it's
don't
a time and
either.
a place. It's a time and a place. And I've been like this for damn near almost 37 years. Like, I'm silly. I'm childish. I make jokes. I talk about shit and farting with my kid and stuff like that. Like, that's what I do.
This girl
But
loves
I'm
talking
also
about
taking
Dookie.
That's what I said.
Listen,
I
'cause
think it's
it's
why we're in
funny.
the middle. We're like, you know,
funny.
I feel like our parents was very serious. Like they were
Mhm.
adults, right? And I
Right.
feel like I remember my parents being like serious. And I feel
All the
like
time.
we're right. Like they gotta get shit done. It's just like it's just very rigid. And I feel like we're in between. Like we're serious, we're responsible, but we still are very much childish. And then it's like you got the next generation, which we ain't even gonna talk about them because them, you know, some lost
You-
souls.
But you know what? When I say childish, I mean it on some like yes, all that we just spoke about, but like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I
Just
literally
going with
I
the
called my
flow.
dad today. I called my dad today and I was like, Daddy, do you know anything about cryptocurrency and low risk stocks? Like what the fuck?
Oh, so yes, because I'm very much still that. Hey, mom. When I call the people, I called her the other day. I said, Mom, how I dispute this on my credit report? I'm still very much that mom. When
I
call,
don't
mean,
know
don't,
what
you
I'm doing.
No,
Same.
I don't be doing that.
Mom, how I fill out my
I
W4?
don't.
Do I put
Daddy!
1 or 0?
Help me.
Do I
I
put
don't be
1 or
doing
0
that.
dependent?
Nah, I'm good.
I
I'm
do.
good on that one. I don't reach
Not
out to my
me.
mom as much.
Every job. My
I'm
mom's because she do my
childish as fuck, I'm
taxes.
trying to tell y'all.
She do my taxes, so she be knowing. My mom's supposed to put my taxes, so I get my money back at the end of the year. It's 1 or 0.
Now,
See,
I
my
will
mom
call my
showed me
dad
how
for
to do
some
my
car
own
shit.
taxes at 19, and I've been doing them myself since.
Oh yeah, I do my own taxes too. I'll call my dad about some car shit because I just don't
That
want
I do.
nothing to do with it.
I will reach out to my dad about some car
Call
shit.
my mom
But
about
I had
car
a
shit.
question though.
But he supposed
Like-
to, he's supposed to answer that.
On the childish stuff that we was talking about, when like Tam said that we saw our parents be very strict and this is what you gotta do, you gotta get shit done. Do y'all believe that because now I see childishness in my mom, where my mom can be very petty and very childlike. Do y'all feel like we kind of bring that out of our parents as we got older?
I do.
Bring what?
You
The
know what?
childishness?
Yeah.
I think it might be the fact that we're allowed to see them as people now instead
Yeah.
of just parents. you know?
Yeah.
They can be
yeah.
our little friend now.
Right,
But they
right.
Yeah.
couldn't be our
Because
little
back
friend back
then they
then.
wasn't our
You're
little
right.
friends, you
They weren't
know.
a little
Right.
friend
And
back then.
now we can see who they actually are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
them, not mom, but Jeannie. Like I get to see who that is, who that person is, you know?
That makes
So
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think it's like I said, I think it's the fact that we get to see the real them now.
That
Yeah,
makes
because my
sense because
mom's
now
a
I
whole
can get
nut.
away with calling my mom by her first name.
Girl.
No, I still can't do that. But my
Oh, I
mom's a whole
can
nut.
in a
Like,
joking manner. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I
Mom, that
could.
doesn't bother my mom, and
Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
not seen as
I don't think it
disrespect or
bothers her because
anything.
my sister calls her that all the time. It just never nothing in me just wants to call my mother by her name, like ever.
I've been doing it since I was
Ah,
2, apparently.
yeah, I
Yeah,
do it.
nothing never.
But that don't
That's what she
count.
told me.
I
So
just did that like last week. Yeah, I be feeling like where have these people been all my life? Not the mean people always telling me no, you
Right.
can't,
That grounded you.
or you on punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like I be getting a good old cackle with them now. So I mean that's
Where
cool
were
and
you when I
everything.
was a teenager, Mom?
Period. Shoot, I understand.
Getting
They
on
just
Wouldn't
wanted to
even
be
let me go
mean.
down the hill to be at somebody's house.
But do y'all think so?
Yeah.
Like the way that we used to view our parents, do you think our kids are looking at us like that? Or
I
do
was
y'all?
literally just thinking that this
It
entire time.
depends.
I was thinking that this entire time. Like I wonder because tonight an incident actually happened where my son's mom called me on some, hey, I need you to get him together type shit. And like I'm thinking about how I'm always the enforcer when it comes to the kids. And like so they probably see me as this, militant, you know, type,
Mean.
she always gonna get us together, you
Mhm.
know, you know what I'm saying? But shut up. But but like, do they know that I'm a jackass? Do they know that I am not
They
serious?
might know you a jackass.
No, not a
Yeah.
jerk jackass, but like
Oh,
a silly
Like
jackass.
a
Like I ain't got no
legitimate,
act right.
like
right.
can't take her nowhere sometimes type of person.
Yeah, that.
I
Like
I
do
mean,
they
think it
know that? I don't
depends
know.
on the I think it depends on the different characteristic traits that you show them
mhm,
in different scenarios that they see you in. Because like your child can look at you as the military one, know that you don't take no shit, but then also look at you like, oh, you kind of are my friend. You have a playful spirit. So I think it just depends on the different situations that your child will see you in order to know that you have both sides and that both sides is all right.
that's true. Cause I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
me and DJ, we be cutting up all the time. But he know
Child,
when
yes,
I'm
y'all
not playing.
do.
He know when I'm not playing with him though.
Right.
Okay.
Like I'm not playing.
Right.
And
And I can just
I
say
think
it as
that's a
simple as
healthy
that.
relationship.
Yeah, I can say it as simple as that. I'm not playing. Then he
Listen,
know
Right.
like, oh,
tonight.
let me go
Okay,
do what
like
I'm supposed to be
okay,
doing.
we're done with the
Right.
joking.
Right.
Right.
Listen, tonight we went to the little scream fest or whatever, and my kid was throwing me around like a little rag doll, how she was scared. I was like, yo,
Excuse me.
you would think I was lightweight the way she was like pulling me, like if she was on this side and something came when she pulled me on this side. I said, they even think I was lightweight. She was like, you are lightweight. Like, for girl, don't let that get to you. I
I
will hurt
will
you.
hem you what we
I
call the fuck
will
up.
hurt
Not him.
you.
Okay?
Hem you up.
Okay.
I
He
will
Okay.
said
hem
him you up.
you.
I haven't heard that one in a
Exactly.
long time.
I
But no,
haven't
but
either.
she I think because she knows, like, even with her dad, I am the one who will get her all the way together. I'm the one who does not play. You know what I'm
You all
saying?
right over
Mhm.
there?
Y'all know I'm at the top apartment and I started hearing stuff on the roof. So I just
Santa Claus is coming
somebody
early.
up there.
Somebody.
I'm sorry, y'all should have
Nobody
seen her
there.
face.
I missed
I
it
missed
too.
it. I missed it.
My
But
She
bad.
was
yeah, I think
scared.
like Eb said, it's a difference. Like we can do TikToks together, we can laugh. You know, me and my kid is the dancing, we dancing every time in the car. Like, so she sees both sides.
I don't
Gotta
know
balance
if
it.
we parents like our parents, but I don't know. It's just weird. It's just I feel like when I was my son's age, I wasn't doing like certain stuff with my parents like that. Like,
I mean,
I
times have
mean, we would
changed as
do fun
well.
stuff. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like it's super different. I don't feel like I'm the same kind of parent that my parents were, like
In a
at
good
all.
way or a bad way
I
or
mean,
just
not
indifferent?
at all. Just different. Like we were saying, they were more like felt like everything was together, maybe more stern. It could have been because it was more than one of us. Now that could be a factor
Very much
because
so.
I'm over here chilling with my broke bestie, and that's just me and him.
Yeah, because I
Like
was gonna say
I
that
ain't
Right.
got
too.
time.
Like it
I don't
seemed
got
like they
time.
didn't have time to do certain things.
Yeah, yeah,
Like go to work, come home, homework, get dinner ready, get into bed, ready for bed the next day, get up, do the same thing over again. This is the routine.
yeah.
Right.
And it's more that you can do when you just got one. Because when I tell
Right.
you,
Cause you know
like,
I got one. I'm
listen,
gonna have three. Yeah.
congratulations.
Who and what are we congratulating?
You
Do
because
you
you're gonna
just say
have
that you
three.
want to have three?
No, ma'am. I said I
He
only
said
have
her
one.
mom
My
had three.
mom has
Oh,
three.
girl, I was
Oh,
just like,
Cause
I
I'm
was gonna
I'm
say, oh, I'm
confused.
sorry. I was going,
my
oh, I'm
bad.
so
That's why I was
Just
like,
sorry.
I just watched that whole thing unfold and it was hilarious.
Right. Cause I'm like,
My
why their face
bad.
like that? I
That was
was all
funny.
the way
I
confused.
was confused. I was
Congratulations
confused.
to whom?
That was funny.
Yeah, I was
For
going to say,
what?
good for you, sis, because that is
my
not my
bad.
ministry at
I
all.
heard I have one and I want to have three. I didn't hear
She
my
said my
mom
That's
mama
have
what I
had
three.
heard.
three.
Oh,
And this one,
girl. Hey,
congratulations. What the
listen,
what?
I was like, oh, that's new. That's new.
That's false.
Man,
Okay.
look.
So, what about career wise? Like when you was young, you was like, I want to be whatever when I grow
I was
up.
supposed to be a
Has that
background dancer for Janet
okay?
Jackson.
Cute.
Yeah,
So,
but that
but
didn't happen at all.
so so is it because of when you got into adulting that just life changed that route for you?
Um, kinda, yeah. Like I was the I don't even know what they want to call it. Like I can't even call it the hood dancers because a lot of dancers came from the hood. I was the dancer
Mhm.
that didn't have uh what's it
Formal
classes and shit.
training,
Like
yeah,
yeah, like I couldn't get the
formal
training and
training.
stuff that I wanted to do, and then I was never really like. I guess I never really like believed that I was good enough to do certain shit. So I was kind of like
Hmm.
real meek in my dancing. And then when I got to college, mom was like, "Well, do theater for what?" But I really didn't know what I wanted to do because I always wanted to go to school for dance. And then I went to theater, and I was like, "Okay, well, I got some issues, and I got that issues, and I need to figure them out. So let me go to psychology." And that's just
Where stuff.
went from there.
I hated school. And
Mm.
I my plan was like when I enrolled in school, I was in the dental scholars program and I was gonna do that. And then when they told me that I didn't have to declare a science major in order to be in the dental scholars program, I said, well, fuck it. I was undeclared for my first, like my freshman year. And then,
Co-star, yeah.
well, like most doctoral majors, they're science majors, like off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're going to school to be a doctor, you're usually a science major off the rip. But um, when I realized that I didn't have to do this. Nobody could tell me what to do anymore. I'm like, well, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this. I don't want to do this. I hate school. Fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm done with it. Nope, I'm done. I'm gonna get this motherfucking bachelor's and that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this shit.
I don't blame
Yeah,
you.
That's how that
yeah.
happened.
Listen, I always wanted to be a teacher, like my whole life, but dealing with I mean, I don't know. Maybe adulting just made me realize that my patience ain't really lit like I thought it
Fuck your
was.
kid up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Okay.
just
Especially these new kids.
so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Adulting taught me a lot about myself, just having to navigate in the world and experience different things. And I realized that I don't have the patience to teach a child. So I was just
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm gonna head out. But thank you for the credits. But I'm gonna head out.
That I'm telling
For
you. I'm
me,
telling you.
as a child, I wanted to be a hairdresser, not a hairstylist, because y'all people is different than a hairdresser. Because I loved going to the hair salon as a child. Loved it. When my mom introduced it to me that very first time, that night before Easter, I was hooked. I loved it. I loved all the cackling. I loved all the conversation. I loved the fact that she fed us. I mean, I was a child, the night before Easter, they
Damn.
ordered pizzas in the shop. I mean, it was a thing. And I was like, I'm going to be a hairdresser. And yeah, no.
I want to do that too. That was my second, but I let people talk me out of it. I let people talk me out of it because, and I can do a little bit of hair. Like I can do some things, but I let people talk me out of it because they said it was not like it was hard to make money. It was hard. Like in hindsight, I could have been making me some money.
Yeah.
I could have been making me some money, but you know, adulting. So, I mean, they talked me out of
I
it.
veered from that probably as a teenager. Like I was a child. That was probably even before I moved to Delaware. Because when I moved to Delaware, I ain't go to the hair salon because I don't know why, but Delaware was just different. Like my hair salon was around the corner from my house in Philly. So my mom would walk me around the corner, drop me off, and then she would come back and get me. When we moved to Delaware, like my whole life changed. Like my whole outlook on life changed. And it was just like, yeah, I don't like people anymore.
I don't either. Shit. So, what about the degrees of adulthood? So, being legal is a part of adulting, and then grown as hell, and then mature. Like we, there are stages to
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What do you think about people who don't understand that you don't have all the answers? You don't have it all figured out. What you say does not is not necessarily law, especially if it don't make no goddamn sense.
Right.
And specifically people who are trying to who have other lives that they're responsible for, and they're trying to teach a kid how to be one thing that they're not themselves in relation to adulthood. What y'all think about that?
I mean, to the children that think they're grown at 18 and what do you say, 18 and 21, you're not. Like, understand that we in our mid 30s have been there before, your parents have been there before. And why are you in such a hurry to shell out? I'm grown, you can't tell me what to do. Like, for why?
That's the
What's
immature
the
childish
reason?
part that I think is
Exactly,
not
because
fun.
someone that's grown don't have to say that they're grown.
Period. I agree.
Like, okay, I think it's so different now versus because at 18 I had my shit together. I did. I was grown. Yes, I was still a baby. I was still a fucking child. Like I look back and like, wow, I was a little ass girl doing all this shit. But I had my motherfucking shit together. Your girl was in school. I had a motherfucking job. I had a core. I had my own place. I was paying for school, paying for my car, paying for my place. Like I was doing my motherfucking thing at 18. You couldn't tell me shit. But I also carried myself in a more mature manner. And again, I think it's just because of the generation that we came from. I think now a lot of these kids are not equipped to actually be grown at 18. I think um just the way of the world, they're still very babied. Like we actually were
Mhm.
like latchkey kids, and not all of us, but a lot of us
A
were
lot of us.
latchkey kids in the
Hmm.
90s. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us had to grow up early in the 90s. A lot of us
Facts.
had to take care of our siblings, or we came home after school and were alone until 7:30, 8 o'clock at night until our parents got home, and we had to fix our own food and do our they don't have that these days. Like now that shit is illegal. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like they can't
It
play.
wasn't illegal then.
Nah, it wasn't
No.
illegal then. Nope.
It wasn't.
Nobody was calling the popo on you. That's what it was.
Yeah, people was
People
minding
minded
their
their
business.
business.
We never
So-
it
It wasn't okay. I don't know when it started, but I know I always used to be home by myself.
yeah. And it's
But
this
it
is
was
what I'm
not
saying.
illegal
Like,
to be
Same.
like 10 and not have an adult home.
I
no,
don't
'cause
think
think
that
about
law
it.
was set into place until we were late teens, where you had to be
Think
like
about
12
it.
and up,
How old was your babysitter? I remember I was
like
like
16.
12. I was 12
No.
babysitting.
I had
Yeah,
old ass
I was
babysitters.
babysitting my little cousins
I
at like
literally was
12. You're
12
right.
babysitting,
So was I.
like alone.
And it was
I had
multiple
old ass
kids.
babysitters.
I was in like elementary and had like a high schooler babysitting me sometimes, and that was like right after school. Like,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
But
so
I
like I
just
said,
want-
I think we were prepared a little bit differently. Shit, I don't think these motherfuckers are prepared at all.
And you're right. So I just want to say this real quick. So I saw a TikTok video, and the mom was trying to get her daughter to go into the dealership and pick up her car. I don't know if it was a new car, if it had some work done or whatever, but her daughter was suffering from real bad social anxiety. And then I was talking about it at work, and my coworker was like, "Me, it was because we were latchkey kids. So we were forced into the world where we had to do things on our own and we had to grow up. Where now the parents that are raising these younger kids and teenagers are more so doing more for them, where they don't even have to speak up for themselves. So now they don't know
Yeah.
how to speak up for themselves. They don't know how to do certain things. So now they're like, I don't want to do it." And she literally was coaching her. Mind you, them videos was only like 3 minutes, but she was coaching her for damn near an hour just to get her out the car to go get her car. Like, it wasn't somebody else's, it's your car that you're going to be driving, but yet you didn't want to go in there and say, "Hey, my name is such and such, I'm here for my car." Like, that's an issue when you just turned 18. If you can't just walk into the dealership and go get your car, that is like, wow.
Look at Jay face.
No, I'm just because it's making me think like social anxiety is something that I don't remember being around when we were younger.
It wasn't.
but
You know
isn't
what?
it-
Was it? And it just didn't have a word to it. And people just
No.
called them awkward or quiet.
Nah, because social
Quiet is
anxiety
different than social
crippling. Yeah,
anxiety.
social anxiety is
Yeah.
crippling. There wasn't that no.
Mm-mm.
No.
Like, and for us, we go out, make friends like this. We go out, sit on a little square box on in the alley
The green
and just
thing.
chill. Like
Mhm.
you was just out there. Like there was no you shy, you was out there. But
Even
I
the
was
shy
thinking
person
with-
had friends.
That's true.
right. But I was thinking what Eb said, isn't it funny when you look back or when you think about it, right? You figure our parents, like we were latchkey kids. So our parents, they did what they had to do, especially if you was a single parent. You did what you had
Right.
to do. So, like
Mhm.
like Tree said, it may not be to where your parent got home till 7-8 o'clock. You got to fix your own food, whatever. So isn't it crazy how like each generation is supposed to do better, and the goal is to be in a better position so they can do better for their kids. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is to have a better job so that you can be the 8 to 4 parent to get your kids off the bus, to come home and feed your kid dinner. And it's like,
Ladies and gentlemen, Tam's about to drop some irony on you.
I felt that
it's
coming
like,
with the
isn't
first
that
thing out of her
crazy
mouth.
though? Because it's like that is what we strive to do so that we're better parents and making a better life for our kids. And at the same time,
We're
we
fucking
are
crippling 'em.
stifling and crippling our
Cutting their
kids
fucking balls
because
off.
they can't do shit for themselves. Like,
Neutering these sons
That's
of
true.
bitches.
That's true. They're forever on
it's
the titty.
crazy. Like these kids these days are some entitled
Girl.
mother effers, if I have
Mhm.
ever seen.
Yep.
And that's the thing, like with Jay was saying, like I can't stand I'm grown, but when it benefits you.
Right.
That
You
part.
can't be grown. You can't pick and choose when you grown, my G. Like if you
Mhm.
grown, be
and
grown.
that's why I made the point to say that when I was 18, I actually was. Like,
right.
I
That's
might
the
have been a
thing.
baby, but I was
be
grown.
18, 20, 25 I'm grown. You can't tell me this is mine, this is this and that. But yet, mom, can you call my teacher and try to fix my grade? Mom, can you, go to get my car fixed? Cause I need tires done. Like,
Mm-hmm.
my G, you was grown 2 minutes ago when you was arguing with me.
But
Did
now
y'all
you
see
need me
that?
to make a
Did
simple
y'all
phone
see
call
that?
for
I
you.
don't know if it was a TikTok or what, but it was a video basically. Y'all know the drum line. The drum line.
Yeah.
With the mom,
Did y'all
don't tell me
see?
you about to talk about the mom doing her work.
Yeah. I was like,
Where they do that at?
my
Now,
mom ain't never motherfucking did no goddamn fucking work for me in
Never.
college.
my mom did.
Yeah.
My
My
mom ain't
mom
did no
Never.
work for me in motherfucking elementary school. My
She
mom
ain't
ain't
now
fucking
she
do no
Never.
now
fucking
she
paper
ain't
for
write
me.
no whole she ain't write
Never.
no
My mom
whole
ain't right.
papers for me.
I didn't
But
call my
my
mom
mom
and
helped
ask
me.
her for help once. My mom ain't helped me with shit.
My mom helped me. I
My
ain't gonna
mom
never
would
say my
I
mom
help
helped
got through
me.
me,
college
She may
on
not
not
have
my
do
been.
an
own.
She
On
assignment.
may.
my
I
own.
wasn't as bad as my siblings because my mom have written whole papers for them motherfuckers.
Mm-mm.
But my mom has definitely helped me.
I was looking at that video like, can't relate.
Cannot.
I
I
definitely
was,
can't
it
relate.
was
I hear my
funny
relate.
mom
because I was
like,
looking at the comments, and the comments was like, people's moms did that, and I was like, damn, y'all mom ain't do that. Y'all,
Hell
no.
Doing
no.
it, doing an assignment for you? Hell no. She would help. Oh, you need me to
Mhm.
explain this in a different way so that you can
I'm be like,
understand it?
listen,
Okay,
I was about,
sure. But
I have
doing an
hit my
assignment?
mom.
Nah.
I have hit my mom. Mom, I got 5 questions. Can you take 2 and I get the other 3?
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no.
Nope.
What?
Nope. Not Rita. Nope. Nope. Not at all.
I ain't even waste my time.
Unheard of. The fuck
I'll be
heard
That
of.
like,
part, like I wouldn't even. I just
listen.
be struggling. Like, shit.
I'll be like,
Nigga.
Mom, I'll
Unfucking
be
heard
like,
of.
man, I got this 10-page paper. She'd be like, ooh, that's crazy.
That part.
I mean, what could, like, what? She wasn't going to do it for me. No way.
Mm-mm.
No way.
Not
No.
at all.
No.
Yeah,
She'll
but
she'll read the
like,
question off to me.
girl.
If Johnny has
3
Johnny got 5 apples.
3 apples.
What? How many does he have?
No,
Why?
like, the fact of the matter is that is so real though. If you ever had to sit there and help your kid do the homework, like that is so real. That aggression that come up when it's like, bruh,
But you gonna keep like you actually reading the question over and over again is not helping them understand
it's
what the
not.
fuck the
It's
question
Nah,
not.
but
is.
have you
But
but
you
have you
getting
ever
more aggressive.
It's the
but
frustration.
yo,
now.
nah, like that is real. Like you sitting there like circle
Right, because sometimes it's like you
the
can't. There's no other way
square.
to explain it, bruh.
Yes.
You know what a
5
fucking square is.
apples.
Circle the goddamn
Listen.
square.
I bring out a piece of scratch paper. I'll be trying to draw different shapes. I'll be trying to use different people names. Like,
Try to make
bruh,
it relatable.
listen. If my mom had 6 apples and she gave 3 to Pop, like stuff like that, anyway. So back to what I was saying about how the people who are saying they're grown, even people 20s, 30s, sometimes people ain't grown, mature, whatever, in their 30s and 40s.
Okay.
And they're trying to, basically, I don't know if it's like wilding for respect, like you gonna respect me because I'm the adult type of thing. I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't like it, and I feel like it's an abuse of power.
Because
Absolutely.
I'm an adult or the adult.
Line with that one.
What you say, teeter? Just because I'm the adult, like it specifically in child and parent relationship.
Oh nah, I don't like it.
What you say?
Like
Because
oh, go ahead.
even when it's like,
On the line with that.
I feel like I can be on the line too, but I'm trying.
I mean,
not to.
right, respect, you know what I'm saying? But again, if it's given, but like it's not the kid's responsibility to, parent the parent. It's not the kid's responsibility to create a relationship with the parent or to maintain with, like, I don't like that. Like,
But it's the
at all.
parent's
like that either.
responsibility to create order
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yes.
ergo therefore RESPE, you better respect me.
Okay, so when it comes to respect, though, like just because like I'm trying not to tell people that.
Mm-hmm.
I buy your food. I pay for this motherfucking roof over your head. I fix your dinner. I purchase your clothes. I take you to and from school. Where's the fucking debate?
I do that.
To a
What
parent that does those things, yes, you have earned the respect of the child. To
Right.
a parent that is null and void, not in the picture, whatever.
I mean, well, listen.
That's
Papa,
I
so
don't.
who
I don't
this
know nothing
crazy.
man?
about that. I don't know nothing
Papa,
about
who
that.
this man?
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
No.
However,
I think when a child sees a parent doing for them all the things that trees list and more, I think the respect
Respect
just
is automatically
comes.
given. Yeah,
Right. It just comes. And it's not until the parent do some
for
fuck
the most
shit
part.
where the respect is then lost. Or is when they get older and be like, oh, you was on that bullshit. But I think that as you know, all of our kids are young, like the respect is just there because of the things that they see, the things that they get, XYZ, XYZ. The respect is just there
So I
versus it
think
being I'm the adult, you're going to respect me. That's that right there. That's kind of some
that's the
that's
part I
fucking them
don't
up in the
like.
mental.
Who is you,
Because it's
sir?
like it's like they that adult in that circumstance. It's like right, wrong, or indifferent, you gonna respect what I say and you gonna heed to what I say because I'm the adult. Because I'm
Right.
grown and you're not.
okay. See, I don't that. And again, this is what I mean. I'm walking the line because I don't. I don't agree with shit like that. Like, if you're wrong, nigga.
Yeah.
That
Like,
part.
And then
That's
I
I
mean,
my
say,
I've
perspective.
made the
Who is
example
you?
before about last Thanksgiving when I yelled at the baby for going in the garbage, and Ed was like,
He was so confused
yes,
and
yes,
so
kids,
sweet.
and I
apologize to the
apologized immediately
babies.
to my child because I was
Yes,
wrong. I snapped on it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
but
It is
I don't.
okay to
Is that?
apologize to your child. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I just
absolutely.
had to say
Yeah,
that. I just had to
yeah.
say that.
But it's like, is that a how they was raised thing? Is that a they're not mature to understand that your kid has a mind, emotions, and basically a brain of their own that they should be able to express? Is that like a old school mindset that was brought down to them? Like, what the fuck is
You
It
know
could
what?
I
be.
I
think it's
actually was gonna
because
say it was something along those lines because I've encountered people down here. I'm not gonna name them, but I've encountered people down here who have that sort of air about themselves, and then when they run into a motherfucker like me who don't give a fuck about that shit, and I have to chop them down real quick,
right.
they're like,
I
I
"Ain't
feel
think
fucking
it's
like it
pearls
could
all
be
because
day. I
that.
don't give a fuck."
Sure, it could be that, but I also think it could be one of those circumstances like we talked about earlier, like basically growing up feeling like I can't wait till I'm grown so I can tell people what to do.
mm,
Mm.
So now
well,
that you
that's
have,
a weird one.
it is weird, and it could be because maybe you was the youngest sibling, or maybe you was the youngest of the grandkids or whatever, and everybody was pushy with you and
Picking
told
on
you what
you
to do.
and
And
yeah.
they
So
probably
you
felt
get
powerless when they were
yeah,
younger.
right.
inferior. They
So
felt very inferior.
right, and
So
then
now
you
they
get
have
into a
a
position where you can.
complex
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
trying to
That's
That
very
is a
true.
overcompensate
that
for their
is real.
shortcomings. Mm.
But I wanted to say when Tam was talking about shit, I forget exactly what you said, but I know what I was going to say. When you was talking about it being trickled down from generation to generation, I want to
Right.
say that a lot of times too, I think that as our parents and our parents, they looked at you as a child and didn't look at you as a human. So they didn't think that you had those emotions, that you had those feelings, that you had those words that you can use, because why? Children were supposed to be seen and not heard.
And not heard.
So,
Preach, preacher.
right. So because that went down from generation to generation, and I think that it's now us raising our children that's stopping that, then
Yeah,
now
'cause
Mm-hmm.
we
it's
ain't like
being
that.
seen that, right, we like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, we want to hear what you got to say. Use your voice.
Mm-hmm.
It was given to you
Mm-hmm.
for a reason. Use it. And it's crazy
Right.
because damn, one aunt, she will be like, you know how as a child you just nod your head sometimes, you don't really like talk. One aunt, she will be like, excuse me, what? I didn't hear you. What did you say? Don't you got a voice? God gave you a voice, right? I want you to use it. I can't hear you. Like she wanted us to be vocal.
Some
Mm.
adults
And she
use
was
that
the
exact
only
phrasing as an
one that wanted
intimidation
us to
tactic.
be vocal. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Some adults use that exact phrasing as an intimidation tactic.
Well, yes, that is true. But for her, it was like if she's asking you a question and you're
You
nodding
wanted
your
an
head,
answer.
yes, she wanted the answer. She wanted you to use your words. For
I'm
her,
low
that
key
that
like
wasn't.
that, but not aggressive. Like if a child like says something, if I call them, they be like, yeah, I'll be like, one more time. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Okay.
again,
Right.
it's definitely a
It's
line. I think, especially with us, one we do have that old school as far as like we was raised by our parents. There's no whats, there's no yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who you
Mhm.
what? Who you talking to?
And we
But
aunties now, so
Right.
put
right,
some respect.
and then like, but it's like
Right.
what
on
what Ed
respect.
was saying is like we were taught to be seen, not heard. We don't carry that now, but it is a get out of grown folks' business. It is a
Yes,
go
It
sit with
still
that's a
the
is.
kids.
difference.
You know, it
Yes.
is a stop being in my face.
Yeah,
You know
get
what I'm
out
saying?
my
Give me my
mouth.
face
While I'm on
back
the
type of
Yes.
phone.
thing.
Get out my
Mhm.
mouth.
Yes.
It is very much of that, but it's not a you can't express yourself. You don't have any
Exactly.
feelings. You don't have any, a voice to use. It's very much not that. And shoot, Trees be talking about we let them talk too damn much sometimes. So
Well, there's a lot of children out here that do.
It's levels to it.
Listen, I
He
be
still know
like,
he still know
what?
I don't play with him. He still know
What
I
was
don't play
that?
with him.
Ha!
What
He still
was
Tiff.
it?
gotta I forgot about that part. So the last thing,
Because Auntie Treese don't play that.
because you mean anyway,
Oh well.
the last thing I saw a post basically saying everyone the lady said everybody feels like they're an adult until they have to communicate. What was the other thing? Communicate, apologize, or tell the truth.
Ooh, child.
Do you think those three things make up make up a grown mature adult?
No.
Being able
yes.
to properly
Those are
communicate,
some.
tell the truth, and what I say, and apologize.
I think
Some
is
of
what
them.
You need to do
I
those
mean,
things
well,
before you were
adults
grown.
should do, but there are some kids who can articulate and communicate very well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yes, I do think that all adults should possess that. But some of them are
So
dumb as
if you
fuck.
Yeah, but I
can't,
don't think those qualities make one an adult.
No, not at all.
I think you should be on those things as like I tell my baby
As a
all the time,
toddler.
listen, always tell the truth. I can't help you if you're not telling me the truth. Like
Right.
I drill telling the truth into him. And I am quick to apologize to him. And he's learned that from us. If you fuck up, apologize. Fix the behavior, but apologize about it. Like
Right.
Right, but like
we're fundamental. Those are fucking fundamentals.
right.
They're
But
basic.
as like kids, yes, you can learn that younger. So again, you should definitely possess that as a kid. I mean, as an adult. But yeah, I get, what they're saying. Like, yeah, I'm grown, I could do this. Okay, well, do you know how to communicate? Do you know how to express yourself? Do you know how to use words?
because at
Are
the
you
end of
dumb
the
as
day,
fuck?
it's about are you secure in your accountability area?
That's what I was gonna
All
say.
of those
I was gonna
Mm-hmm.
say
things
more. It's
require
more
you
about
to be
accountability.
being
Mm-hmm.
accountable.
Mm-hmm,
And I
mm-hmm.
feel like if you out here lying for no reason, if you don't know how to communicate with people, and if you don't know how to apologize,
Apologize. Yeah.
then you have not mastered accountability. And I feel like you can't be walking around hollering about you
You're
grown.
not mature.
Right.
You're not mature.
Give
I feel like
apologies,
you
not
can't because
apologize.
right, keep it a $1.50. If you so grown, it shouldn't be no problem with you letting motherfuckers know what it is.
You
Point
know
blank
what?
period.
I'm a halfway renege on that because I do agree with that shit. Because one of the things that I have been known to say is, the fuck I gotta lie for? I'm grown as fuck. What you gonna do? Beat me?
You
Mhm.
do say that.
I do. The fuck you gonna do? Fight me? Nigga, I'll beat your ass. What the fuck I got? Who I'm scared of? What I'm lying for? I'm scared of you. Fuck I'm lying for?
Right.
I'm grown as
Yeah, and
hell.
that should go for anybody. And like you don't gotta say it exactly like Sister Treese here with the what the fuck I got like, but like you should be able to keep it 100
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah.
You should not be lying.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to take whatever. If you was wrong, but you know what,
Exactly.
I was wrong.
Exactly. The
Stand in
accountability
your
should
shit.
not feel like an attack
Stand in your
when
shit.
somebody is holding you to your shit. It should not feel like an attack. It should not
Exactly.
feel
Stand
like
in your
somebody
shit.
is
I
digging in
said
your
that
ass.
shit. I did that shit. I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Period.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's just that simple. So I actually agree with homegirl. I feel like, I mean, all of that is basically being accountable for everything,
Mhm,
being accountable for
mhm.
how you communicate with people, be accountable for, you know, the things that you say. They're supposed to be the truth, because what the fuck you got to lie for?
Right.
And
You
being
grown.
accountable
You can
for,
take the consequences of your actions. You grown. You chose them.
right,
Stand up to them.
and accept the fact that if you wrong, you just the fuck wrong. And just, I mean, just take it for what it is. You're fucking wrong. I was wrong, and I'm being accountable for being wrong. I feel like that is the true essence of being an adult. Accountability clumped with all of those things. Tell the fucking
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
Learn how to communicate with people, and it don't have to be like rah, 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 rah. Like you don't got
Yeah.
to be
Right.
confrontational when you communicate. That don't make you no
Right.
punk. That don't make you no bitch or whatever. Like you're communicating effectively like an adult.
And
Mhm.
also understand that just because you're communicating doesn't mean you're the fuck right.
Right.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
not.
That's
And it
very
does not
well
mean
true.
that I have to agree with you. It does
Mhm.
not. Communication go both ways. You're telling me your side, I'm telling your
Ways.
mind, and we can agree, disagree, or come to agreement in the middle. But that does not
Yes.
mean that what you say go. Nigga, what?
Right. And
Just
sometimes it's
because you're
okay
a
to
certain
say, well, we
age.
just going to agree to disagree and
A
leave it
lot
at
of
that.
times that's
And
fine.
that's a grown-up move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that is my favorite line, child.
Yeah, we're not going
You
to
see
agree all
things
the
your way. I
time.
see things my way now. Let's
Right.
figure out a
Exactly.
way
We
around
can
it.
come
But
to an understanding. We don't have to
Right.
agree with each other. I don't have to eat your shit. You don't got to eat mine, but we can come
Right.
to
Neither
understanding
one of us
of
have
how
to be
one
yes
another
man.
feel and then decide how we move forward.
Right.
Mhm.
and respect the difference and keep it pushing.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Point blank period.
Deadport.
So that's it, and that's all. What are your final thoughts
Like
on
someone like that.
adulting? Okay, I don't know what I'm naming it. I have no idea. But in conclusion, adulting is ghetto.
Ghetto
I
as
didn't
fuck.
necessarily sign up for this. Like maybe I
Okay.
didn't read the fine print. So
They didn't
that's
type it
my.
in my papers.
I'm
They ain't put
still
it in
looking for the
yours.
receipt of something I didn't purchase.
Listen, it's just a little bit ghetto out here, but I mean, like I be patting myself on the back because I'm doing way better than a lot of people I know in the
Okay.
adulting
Ooh,
field, the parenting
child.
field, the life field. So it's ghetto. It be kicking my ass, but guess what? I get up and hit the clock and take care of my responsibilities like I'm supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
doing because that's just the way the I'm still
Fine.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Still.
I'm not walking around looking for no handout. I'm putting on my big girl panties because all my panties is big and handling my business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my final thought. Keep doing y'all thug dizzle if that's what y'all doing. If you ain't, then sit down somewhere and shut up.
That part.
I need to stop drinking this rosé. I'm sorry. Who next?
I ain't got no final thoughts on it. I'm still in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still flying by the seat of my pants, trying to figure this shit. You know what? I think I done gave up
Swinging
trying to figure this motherfucker out. I think I done gave up trying to figure it out. It is what it
Listen,
is. It
One
is what
day
it
at a
is. I'm here.
time.
Yeah,
That
look,
part.
I'm here. I'm just here.
Yeah. I think that's my final thought. One day at a time because okay, the twists and turns and dips and valleys and high and lows of this thing called life. Child, please.
All
I'm I'm just
you
happy I
can
don't
do
look
is
like
laugh about
what
this
I've
shit.
been through.
listen.
Okay? Oh the fuck K.
Okay, because that's another thing. These kids these days look old as fuck.
Old as hell. How y'all 22 look
Man.
42?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
so sad. The ghetto.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's the ghetto.
Looking
Y'all
like
need to
my
stop.
grandmama.
Y'all want to be hollering y'all grown, but y'all looking
Go purchase some
dusty.
skincare products. Take
Mm.
care of your skin.
Okay?
And drink water
Botox.
and stop trying to be in these
Drink
streets.
some water.
Go take a nap.
Cause listen, we might
Clear
drink
skin
some
out
wine,
this bitch, all right?
but we drink water too.
Yes. Per.
Mine,
You can't see
mine downstairs.
Mine's over there.
I don't play
Mine
them games.
downstairs.
I don't play them
Mine
games.
downstairs.
I don't play
Mine
about
downstairs.
my water. I don't play about my motherfucking water.
She don't play.
And that's
by
some
her
grown up
water.
shit for your ass.
What's your final thought, Eb?
My final thought is, if you think you grown, make that call by yourself. Negotiate your pay by yourself. Pick out your pack of chicken by yourself. Go to the other gas station because it's $3.19 and the other one was $3.25.
Because I sure will.
Okay.
The list can go on, and it's just like they were saying, it just wing it if you gotta wing it, because we all
I'm
out
still
here
not
winging the
changing
fuck out
my
of
own
there.
tire. I'm still not changing.
Oh
my
no,
own
I'm
tire.
still gonna sit there now. I'm gonna still sit there, and I'm like, ain't this
That-
some shit?
But you gonna
I
be
ain't,
adult enough to go
and I'm gonna
get them
call
fixed.
roadside, and I'm gonna call roadside assistance.
I'm
I ain't
be
gonna call my
adult
mom to
enough-
call my roadside assistance. No, I'm gonna
Right,
call my
because that's
roadside
because we did
assistance.
the
first.
adult thing and got insurance. So that
Period.
comes with
That part.
our insurance.
Okay.
That
Okay.
part.
Period. Triple A. Anyway, as always, thank y'all for listening to this. I don't know what this called that we be doing on here. but
Episode.
we
We just gonna call it episode.
we thank y'all for listening. Please check out our website at www.wekindaold.com. If you feel like sending us an email, talking your shit at length, you can reach us at wekindaold@gmail.com. What's the phone number, y'all? Because I always forget.
404-795-6000.
That's right. Text us, it don't matter the time. We'll get back to you, but don't call, please. I appreciate it if you would not do that, because we have day jobs, because we are out here adulting. Okay.
In the best possible way that we can.
Whole ass adults.
Period. We
With a
kind of
little childish sprinkled in there.
everywhere.
A lot of
childish.
sprinkled in
Period.
there. I corrected
Um,
myself.
We kind of old everywhere. So check us out: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Come interact with us. We do say hi. We do not bite, but don't be sliding in our DMs talking nothing stupid. I mean, you can, because sometimes it's beneficial.
It has been beneficial.
But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, y'all. On that note, we are out.
We kinda old.